proud of the guys for, we had 2 tough weeks. I think in a lot of ways it was kind of a gut check for our guys just to come out and to play like they did. I think shows a lot about who they are, and really proud of them. And wasn't perfect, wasn't always real pretty, but the guys played really hard and tough, and we played better football. Still turned it over, a couple of times. We've got to get that fixed, but it had some silly penalties we've got to continue to improve on. I mean, I just love the way they played hard. I thought our coaches really did a good job of, preparing. BYU was going to make you throw the football, a lot of 8-man front, single high safety, and so, I think that was a smart game plan by them. They have a quarterback that's never started a football game, and Josh Hoover, that they were defending. And what can you say about Josh? I thought he played incredibly well. Not surprised. I mean, he's the most prepared player in our team. But just really proud of the poise that he showed. Thought he was never got rattled. Game was never too big for him. What can you say, man? I just thought he had a great performance, and I bet we dropped 6 balls. So a lot of stuff we can improve on and get better at. But again, really proud of his performance. Thought our offensive line protected really, really well. Gave him a chance to stay clean. And it was good. I thought we had a bunch of guys make plays, which we needed to see them do it. And just proud of the performance. And then I thought defensively, I thought we played outstanding. BYU is a really good offense. They can throw the heck out of the ball. Thought we did a really, really good job not giving up big plays, pressuring the quarterback. Just a good performance. So again, really proud of our team. A lot of, these guys hear the stuff and the talk and all the things, because of social media, and I appreciate them because they never blinked and came out and they played well, and against a good football team. And this is a 4-1 team. This is a team that beat Arkansas at Arkansas. And I thought we did a good job. Thought the guys played hard.
Was it the plan for Josh to throw it that much, or was it just kind of like he's in the zone, so we're just going to trust him?
Yeah, it was kind of what they forced us to do a little bit. We saw a lot of single high safety, stacking the box. And again, I think that was smart. That's kind of what they do anyway. But even more so this afternoon, and made us throw it. And thought he responded incredibly well. I mean, good decisions. Missed a couple of deep balls that we were close to making plays on. We've got to be able to hit those. And like I said, too many drops. But man, first time out, first start, throw for 439. I think that's a good performance.
Coach, as you said, it wasn't perfect, but do you feel like this might have been the most complete game you guys have had?
Certainly, yeah, for sure. Because this was a quality football team. You know what I mean? I mean, yes, I thought we did what we needed to do to win the game. And like I said, I wish it was cleaner. We just haven't played that clean game yet. But we were able to overcome it today and made a couple of mistakes. But the thing that we did consistently is we made plays on 3rd down. You know what I mean? We got behind the chains, we got the penalty, we dropped the ball, something happened, and Josh did an unbelievable job, and our offensive line did an unbelievable job of protecting on 3rd and long, and we were able to convert a bunch of those and keep drives alive and score points. And I thought Griffin really kicked the ball well, kicked it with a lot of confidence tonight, and it was certainly headed in the right direction. We weren't there yet. We're capable of playing a lot better. I mean, we lined up wrong, covered up the tight end twice. We did some stuff that still kind of, makes you wonder why we're doing it. But we were able to overcome it because we made plays, and again, we protected and threw the ball, and guys caught the ball, and we were able to just got to get that stuff fixed. We were able to overcome it.
So I guess you couldn't ask for a much better start. Pick 6.
Yeah, I think that was big for us. I mean, I think for 2 weeks we felt like that truly, from the second half of the West Virginia game all the way through the last game, I think, it was kind of one of those things, what more could go wrong? You know what I mean? And how could we do things that we uncharacteristically, do or did? And so I think everybody felt the pressure of that. And so I think, it was big for us to get off to a good start. Making that play and finishing with a touchdown, and then us getting the ball and driving and scoring. And I mean, it was just, I think the defense and offense played off each other incredibly well. I think they both gained a ton of confidence. And I really think that's kind of what we've been missing for whatever reason, is just confidence and just playing cleaner. And, you know, I think we'll grow a ton from this game. I mean, I think this will be a big opportunity for us to really learn from some of the mistakes we made in this game and get better and do it with some confidence and move forward, because, you know, I mean, it's not going to get any easier. You know, going to Kansas State next week is going to be a big challenge, but our guys are excited about it and looking forward to it. I think we have some confidence, and I think that's what we needed.
Defensively, it looked like Marcel Brooks played a lot more, especially in the first half.
He did, yeah. It was good to see him out there. Yeah, and I think, you know, we'll look at the tape and see. I think he did some good things. I mean, he's active. I think he's healthy. I mean, I saw him this week in practice. I think it was Wednesday when we were running 2-minute drill. I mean, he looked like the old Marcel. And it was truly, I think, the first time I had seen that from him. And so, you know, he had a tough injury, and an injury that's taken a long time to recover from, and, you know, he's missed a lot of football the last couple of years because of injuries, and so I think he's just starting to get caught up and get back into it, and, you know, he has worked really, really hard, and so it's really, really makes me happy to see him be able to contribute, because, you know, he's worked really hard, and he's had a great attitude, and I'm glad he was able to get out there and make some plays.
If you had to pick, what do you think was the most impressive thing Josh did today?
I think just, you know, he's just here all the time. You know what I mean? I mean, he knows what to do. There are very few times that you say, well, he should have done this, or he made a bad read here, or he didn't throw this ball. You know, and we put a lot on the quarterback. You know what I mean? I mean, there's a lot of stuff these quarterbacks have to do, and, you know, he just prepares so well that you expect him to go out there and do what he does in practice, because he just makes good decisions, and he's incredibly prepared and works hard. And as I said, I mean, you know, we get in the building at 5 a.m. and he's here already most of the time. You know what I mean? And when we leave, a lot of times at 8 or 9 at night, he's still here. And so, I mean, the dude is, you know, he puts in the work and the hours and the time, and you know, it's what you want.
Coach, on that drive where he threw that touchdown pass to Warren, there was a play, maybe a play before or a couple plays before, where he threw a rope to JP on the sideline.
Yeah.
That was an amazing throw. Has he made those kind of throws ever since he got to campus, or is that something you guys started to see with his spring camp?
It comes from confidence, you know what I mean? I think it comes from confidence and reps, knowing where JP's going to be, and you know, because when you do that, when you kind of leave the pocket and you throw the ball, I mean, you're really relying on the receiver to get to the right spot. A lot of times you're throwing into a spot, and I thought, you know, that was a heck of a throw, and again, JP did a great job making a play, and that's reps. That's reps, and that's work. You know, I think like anything, I mean, he's a young player. He's still developing and learning, and his arm's going to continue to get stronger and stronger, and as he gets more and more confident. And so much of that's just confidence and throwing on a good platform and being strong in your hips, and he's really improved in all those areas. I mean, you guys in the last year have seen his body change physically. You know, he's different, and thought he did a great job on that first drive in the third quarter, converting the third down. That was a huge run that he had right there to get that first down in the third quarter, which allowed us to go down and score. And, you know, still had some red zone woes at times today, but I thought, you know, I think it'll be good for us to learn from it, and I think we'll execute better. You know, the one that got me was, you know, we got what we wanted with Jack Bash on the fourth down. We went for it, you know, early in the game, and, you know, we just didn't make the play on the ball. But, you know, there's lots of opportunities out there that we still left out there, but the good thing is, you know, we were able to win pretty comfortably, even making some mistakes, and again, I think we'll learn from those.
You mentioned JP as his first career 100-yard receiving game. How important has he been to this team?
Yeah, I mean, he's just solid, you know what I mean? I mean, I think that's you know, he's kind of like Josh Hoover. I mean, the guy practices full speed all the time. You know exactly what you're going to get every day. And those are the kind of guys that perform well. I mean, we've talked about Amani's practice habits and his consistent performance. You know, he didn't get that many opportunities today, only 13 carries. But, you know, guys that practice hard, you play well. I mean, that's just the way it is. And JP's a good practice player and made plays today, and Hoover's been an outstanding practice player, and he made plays today. And I started to see some growth from some of those receivers today. We still made, again, mistakes at times, but I think those guys are getting more settled in. And it seemed like, Josh was on the same page with those guys. I mean, Savion, I don't know how many third down catches he made, but it was a bunch. Big plays on third down, and thought he battled and made some really tough contested catches. And again, I thought our offensive line, pass protected remarkably well. I thought those guys did a great job of keeping Josh standing up and letting him get settled in and throw the ball with some rhythm and be able to step into throws. And all those things are really important, again, for the first time out, first start for a quarterback.
There's still some missed tackles here and there, but y'all's open field tackling looks like it's improved a lot.
I think we improved, and I think the biggest thing is we're getting more guys around the ball. We're playing hard. Guys are getting around the ball. When you get around the ball, someone's going to get you down, and usually pretty quickly. But I thought we tackled well today.
What specific things allowed the defense to be so effective against the run today?
I think just the guys up front. I think we're played hard, played physical. I thought they did a good job getting out blocks. I think that was the thing that you looked at today. And when guys had openings, I thought we rallied to the ball well, and we got the backs down quickly. There were a couple of times they got us and had some room to run, and a safety showed up and got them down. Linebackers showed up and got them down. Thought we fit things better this week than we did last week. I think our fits were much improved. We got out of some fits last week and gave up some big plays in the Iowa State game, and I thought we fit the run better, today.
Ish had some good moments today.
Yeah, it's good to see him out there, man. He's the same thing. He's been hurt a bunch, and really good to see him play and contribute. We got to play a lot of guys on defense, and it was really good. It was great to get Frankie a carry. I think it was a huge deal for our guys. Purdy got to play. It was great to see some of these kids that, work really, really, really hard all the time. Keaton Cunningham got to play. It was good to see those kids playing. Those guys worked their tails off, and it was really nice to be able to get them in the game. And Alfinger got a carry, so it's good to see that.
We'll go 2 more questions.
A couple weeks ago, you made the decision to revert back to the tackles on the line that you had last year. How was that?
Yeah, I think it's been good. We'll look at the tape. There's so many intricacies, but I thought, again, from a protection standpoint, I thought we were really good today. The biggest thing was happening to us is we were getting collapsed a little bit and getting pressure in the quarterback's face at times. Didn't see that today. Thought that was much improved. And, again, a lot of things we can improve on. There's going to be a ton of things, particularly in the run. We struggled to run it. Again, it was a heavy box. We knew we were going to have to throw the ball, and again, that's what I would have done if I was BYU. I thought, let me just say this. I'm a huge Kalani Sitake fan. I think he's, one of the best people in our business and our profession. He's just a great person. And I think he's a fantastic coach, and I think he's done a really great job in that program.
Last question.